how's the married life? How's this? How's that? I'm not the type of person you should ask that question to. Open my mind, don't wait on anything that I wanna get nasty. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are filming a chit chat get ready with me. We're doing full hair, full glam outfit, all that. I asked you guys on my Instagram, asked me some questions, and I answered on here. So here we are. We're not really doing much today. We just did a light glam, light little beat, ponytail. That's it, baby. Nothing more, nothing less. Y'all know I'm not a beauty hero. I just like to play in makeup from time to time. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Cause baby, what are you doing? Come on now. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna give y'all like 5-10 seconds. You should be subscribed to my channel by now. But yeah, y'all. This look actually came out really cute. It did. I like it. I like it. I like it more than I expected. So yeah, that's saying a lot. Anywho, I will see you guys in the video. Yeah. Anywho, let's hurry up and get this hair over with because baby, today is Friday. Friday the 17th. Happy St. Patrick's Day. If you guys celebrate St. Patrick's Day, happy St. Patrick's Day. I know a lot of people don't. In my hometown, Savannah, Georgia, St. Patrick, we are like, the last time I checked the ratings, we were like number 2 within the St. Patrick's Day parade. A lot of people come to our city for St. Patrick's Day. Why? I have no idea. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. My left side is definitely longer than my right side. Like, yeah, and I want to say it's like a little fuller. Am I going bald? I don't know. But we'll get all that situated soon. Anywho, I'm thirsty. Let's get right into this. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to do first. Do I want to do my makeup first, or should I do my hair? I think I'm gonna just go ahead and do my hair first. Let me move this because I don't want it to fall on the floor. Yeah, we're gonna do the hair first. Hold on. So today we are going back to the old, well, the hair that I used to use. Let me put y'all up on game. I still would use this hair every now and then for like a quick weave or just something really quick. Girl, the model, that was my ish before I even knew what bundles was, baby. That was my ish. Okay, the model, I love that brand. And still to this day, it's like they didn't change their hair quality, which is great. And it's just bomb. Anyway, I'm using this brown hair. I'm kind of iffy about it. I mean, it don't feel horrible. But, yeah. Upscale is the brand. So I did ask some people on my Instagram. I told them that I was doing a chit chat get ready with me, but I said this like a long time ago, child, and I'm just not doing this video. So I'm going to answer their questions. So a lot of people, first I'm going to start off by saying, doing my little introduction, because this is my actual first sit down video on my channel. So I am going to do my little introduction. Anywho, who am I? On my channel, my name is Adriana Barcelona. That's just like my alter ego. So like when I'm feeling good about myself, or if I'm looking like a baddie, or if I'm stepping out, that's the name I go by. Or like if I'm out somewhere and people being like real aggy, mainly men, they being real aggy and ask me what my name is, that's what I tell them. Somebody actually in high school, somebody gave me that name. I don't remember who gave me the name though. And I don't even know how they even gave me this name because we was in French class. That is not a French name. That is definitely a Spanish name. But anyway, child, this dude gave it to me and it just stuck. So, yeah. And I like it. Adriana Barcelona. But my real name is Daisha. I am from Savannah, Georgia. The 912 of 4. Born and raised. If you are familiar with the Savannah area, born and raised off Montgomery Street. That's all you need to know. I graduated college. I want to say, was it last year? Or maybe the year before. I think it actually was the year before, 2021. It was like at the peak of COVID because I couldn't even walk across the stage. COVID. So they ended up mailing me my degree. However, my mom, my mother-in-law, and my husband, they did throw me a surprise graduation party, which was really, really nice and sweet. Because like a lot of people, I used to tell people all the time, like, it don't even feel like I graduated from college. It don't even feel like I went to college. And mainly because a lot of people didn't even know I was in school. Which is kind of funny. And another funny thing. So, right before my graduation party, I went on a family trip to Orlando for my little cousin birthday party, and everybody was there. I had homework to do, so I was like kind of missing the action a couple of times. But every time I say something about homework or having to do homework, or like, oh well, let me finish this assignment real quick, I get back with y'all, my cousin would look at me and it's like he wanted to say something. Goosey, I'm talking about you. It's like he wanted to say something and he was like, nah, I can't say it. But I found out that night, the day of the graduation party, after we was turning up and everything, he was like, cousin, I wanted to tell you so bad when we was in Orlando. It took so much out of me not to say anything. I was like, what? Really? That is crazy. But yeah, I have my bachelor's in healthcare administration. Big thing, because I don't really know what else to say about myself. I'm a mom. I'm a wife. Stay at home mom. Stay at home wife. Hence the YouTube channel. Oh, this is kind of a vibe. I should like do my hair like this. This is kind of a vibe. What y'all think? That might be my next whatchamacallit, next video. But yeah, I'm a wife. Me and my husband, we met in high school. I guess you could say that a little corny. I hate when people say this to us, but it was like every time people ask, oh, how long we knew each other, yada yada yada, and we be like, oh, we met in high school, we was dating in high school, and they be like, oh, you're high school sweethearts, and I just be like, yeah. I don't know, I don't like attention like that, or like when people get like real emotional or like real sensitive and gushy and stuff around me. I don't like that. It just makes me feel so weird. So yeah, I know a lot of people say I'm like emotionless, but to my friends, I'm like real. I'm probably like the realest. I'm very blunt. I'm just say it like that. I'm very blunt, but I am emotional sometimes, especially in like real life situations. So yeah, my birthday is coming up March 24th. I am an Aries. If you get to know me or if you watch throughout my channel, you will see that the Aries come out a lot. I just can't control it. I don't want to control it. It's just there. I am gonna plug this blow dry back up because I'm about to get ready to mow my hair for the ponytail. I feel like I say this all the time. I talk about this all the time on my channel. Maybe I do talk about it and I never upload me talking about it. But anyway, I got a lot of questions. A lot of people ask me about my daughter and her preemie experience. So my daughter's name is Kaylee. She was born, oh God, I really hope I don't get emotional talking about this. She was born September 8th, 2020. My baby will be 3 this year. She was born 3 months early. Oh my God, I can feel myself getting emotional. She was born 3 months early. That was like a real traumatic time in my life. One, because when I found out I was pregnant, we were living in Germany. And so I was seeing like German my OB was German. They didn't have any like on post OBs for me to see because the post was like really small. So I had to see an OB off post. So that experience was different, especially for me being a first time mom. I wasn't really expecting that when I thought of having kids. But that experience was nice. My OB was really nice. She was very informative, very respectful, and she was a wonderful OB. My OB that I have back at home is wonderful too. But yeah, that was that. And I want to say we were over there for 3 years, and our last year is the year I got pregnant. And I think we were supposed to move October of that year. She was born September that year. She was supposed to be born until December that year. So yeah, but in August, because I knew that we was leaving and we were going to get stationed back at home, so I left early so I could be able to find me an OB just in time, and you know, stuff like that, and get my medical records transfer over, because everything was in Germany. And I knew that was going to take time for everything to translate. I obviously can't multitask. But yeah, that was that. I came home in August. Actually, I remember the date. It had to be like right before August the 10th, because that was my granddad's birthday, and we had like a surprise birthday dinner for my granddad back in August, and I surprised him and my grandma by coming home. By that time, everybody knew I was pregnant, and they was just excited for me to be home. And it was so crazy because the day before I flew home, it was either the day before I flew home or that actual day, I talked to them, and it was like, yeah, y'all be home, y'all be coming home soon. Or no, she asked if I was gonna be coming home for something else that was coming up. And maybe it was his birthday. Or they was talking about having something for his birthday. And he was like, yeah, I wish you would be there. And in my head, I started dying laughing. I'm like, little do you know, I will be there. That, and I ended up surprising them. And I want to say 2 weeks later, y'all. 2 weeks later, I ended up having a doctor's appointment on post in Fort Stewart. First of all, that's already an hour drive from Savannah. And I went in there for just like a regular checkup. I was 25 weeks. Yeah, I was 25 weeks when I went in for a regular checkup. And everything was fine. And then she tried to like see the baby. She had me drink a lot of fluids and move around a lot just so she could turn over, so she could get some pictures and whatnot. But my daughter was just not cooperating. Like, she was not having it. And then she was like, she saw like something in the ultrasound, like a little tear or something. And so she checked me, and she was like, oh my God, I could feel her kicking me or whatever. And then she was like, Then she was like, well, no, everything's fine. Then she called in like the head nurse or the head doctor or whatever. He came in and he checked me. Bitch, do you know I was 2 centimeters dilated? And did not know it. I wasn't in no pain. I didn't feel anything. I was just like, are you serious? And then, like, during that time, I was like, okay, yada. And then they was going to let me go. But then he went back and looked at something on the ultrasound. He was like, oh no, was she? I heard him because I was checking out. I heard him in the back. He was like, oh no, where's she at? Get her back in here now. Girl, he came in there. He found me. He was like, stay there. Sit down. Don't walk. Don't do nothing. I'm going to get you a wheelchair. Bitch, inside I started freaking out. But you know, I kept it cool. But inside I was freaking out. So he took me back there again. They did some more ultrasounds. Then he checked me again. Then he was like, yeah, you're 2 centimeters dilated. I can't let you go home. Bitch, then he was like, yeah, I'm going to have to rush you to Memorial. I was like, bitch, you got to be fucking kidding me. And I was like, okay. He was like, but no, you can't drive. I'm going to call you an ambulance. When they put me in the wheelchair and took me to the other side of the hospital and laid me on the bed and hooked me up to all these machines to get my vitals and everything, bitch, I started panicking. You couldn't see it on my face, but inside my nerves were shaking so bad. Oh my god, so bad. I was so scared. I text my husband. I was like, I really don't know what's going on, but I'm so scared. They are rushing me from Fort Stewart to Memorial, and right now as we speak. And during this time, my husband was still in Germany. My husband was still in Germany when this was happening. And then I called my mom. Oh my god, I feel like I'm about to start crying, especially on this part. So I called my mom and I'm telling her what all happened and what they're saying. And like talking to her, I was fine. But when I was talking to her and explaining everything to her, she got real quiet. And then she started crying. And then that's what made me cry. And that's what's about to make me cry now. So I started jumping. My nerves were like jerking so bad. I started shaking. So I started shaking really, really bad. And then they came in and he was like, yeah, before you go in the ambulance, I'm gonna have to give you this injection. So it was a steroid shot. I had to get 2 of them. So that day I had to get one in my left side, in my butt, my left booty cheek. That's what they gave me the shot. And the next day I had to get another one in my right side. To the machines, I got my vitals, my last vitals before I went in the ambulance. And girl, my pressure and everything was so high. They was just like, calm down, it's okay, everything will be fine. Memorial, they are like #1 in the region with their NICU center. And at first I didn't know what none of that shit. Well, actually I did know what the NICU was because my little cousin, she was in the NICU too. But when they mentioned that, bitch, I was scared. Then that's when the nerves really kicked in. I had to leave my car there. My mom, she was end up meeting me there. What else happened? They put a catheter in me. I didn't even feel them put the catheter in me. I think I was just so out of it and my nerves was just like so shocked. I was just like, whatever. Get a Memorial. They get me situated in my room. They come in. They check me. Bitch. This when shit got real. From that hour drive, I dilated some more. Bitch, I was 4 centimeters dilated. And they was like, oh my gosh. They was like, oh my god, you're dilating so fast. And you're like only 25 weeks pregnant. Like, no. You can't have this baby now. So they gave me something. I think it's called magnesium. The injection in my IV, magnesium to stop the labor. Bitch, all I remember from that medicine is it was like giving me like heat flashes. Like as soon as they injected, like 5-10 minutes later, bitch, I got hot. I was like, I don't know what's going on. Y'all need to take these clothes off me. Take this blanket off me. I'm hot. I was so hot. It just felt like I was sitting in a sauna. All I could think about was, I need my mama now. Like, I need her to like either teleport to me or something, or I'm about to blow a gasket because I just didn't know what to do. This was also during the peak of COVID too. They was like really strict on who could come back there with me. They really just wanted my husband back there with me. But I told them the situation and it was like, okay, well, until he could get here, your mom's the only one who could come back here with you. There's absolutely no more visitation. No visitors. Whoever comes with you now have to stay here until he get there. So I was like, okay. That's why I really want my mama there. Okay. So then my mom got there. Everything was cool. So they gave me the magnesium, I think it's called magnesium, to stop the labor, and everything was fine. Until 2 weeks later. Because 2 weeks later, she came. I delivered at 27 weeks. It was a test. I want to say the day before is when I lost, I think, my mucus plug. a lot of weird stuff was going on down there. And then I called the nurse and she was like, yeah, I think that's your mucus plug. Be very careful for the next couple of days or even for the rest of the day, because you could go into labor at any time after that. But then she was like, some people don't go into much later. Yeah. And I was like, okay. Girl, the very next day, that morning, it was like 6 o'clock that morning, because she was born like 6:55. Girl, I went to the bathroom, and I don't know what was going on, but I just started feeling like a lot of pressure. And I was like, something ain't right. Called the nurse in. I called the nurse in, tell her what's going on. And she calls in the on-call doctor. Dr. Carmichael. She came in. She checked me. Bitch, guess how dilated I was. Just guess. I'll give y'all 5 seconds. Put it in the comments down below. And the timestamp. Bitch, I was 9 centimeters dilated. She was like, yeah, no. This child is kicking me. And she was breech. She was like, yeah, no. She's kicking me. Like, I literally feel her toes on my fingers. It's time to go. It's like a SWAT team just swarmed in there. Like, literally 10 to 15 people came rushing in that room. They came in, COVID test, but the both of us. They came, did an ultrasound really quickly. They was like, yeah, she's still breached. It's time for an emergency C-section. She had to stay in the NICU for 3 months. She came home, like, literally right before Christmas. Best Christmas gift ever. She did have to come home with the G-tube. I'm not gonna really get too much into that. You can Google it. It's basically when you know how your baby have to drink a certain amount of bottles before they come home. She wasn't really taking her bottles, so she came home with a G-tube. That was that. Yeah. Now she's 2. Oh, and I think when she was maybe 3 months or so, like maybe 2 or 3 weeks after she came home, we had to go to this, I forgot what it's called, but she had to wear a helmet for, I believe, a year or 6 months to a year, which was okay. I'll insert some cute pictures of her. My mom just sent me a picture of her with her helmet on. So cute. Yeah, I can say that experience humbled me a lot, but really the G-tube experience humbled me a lot too, because one, it was a lot to deal with, and it was a lot to travel with. And honestly, I ain't even gonna hold y'all, it was times where I got really frustrated with the G-tube because it would leak, and I just be like, oh, why you just can't take your bottle like a normal baby, you know, all that stuff. But yeah, it definitely humbled me, and I can say I probably needed that. You asked me these 2 questions came up a lot. Do I want more kids? Yes. When? I don't know. I'm not really putting this label or a time frame on it. Just if it happens, it just happens. Do I want to go back to school? I do. Just be on the lookout of the people that you keep in your circle, because everybody not gonna keep it real with you, and everybody is not meant to be in your life for a long period of time. Some people are just in your life for a season. Some people are just in your life for a day. I remember, if I could find it on YouTube, I would insert the clip. But I remember when Tyler Perry, when he played Medea, I believe it was when Medea goes to jail, and she was like, there are some people in your life, everybody in your life is like a tree. You have people who are in your life who are like the root of the tree, who will be there for you through the thick and thin, through hell and back. They will sit there and lay their life on the line for you type of people, right? Then you have people who are like the branches. They're there for you, but they can break easily. Meaning, for instance, if something happened or you in a situation and either somebody's talking about you or you end up losing your house, losing your job or something, they will break at a drop of a dime. Some may not break at a drop of a dime, but they will break along the way. So watch out for those branches, because those branches are very, very sneaky. And then you have some people who are like the leaves on the tree. Leaves, soon as the wind blow, they going the opposite way. As soon as the wind blow this way, they going that way. If the wind blow this way, they going that way. They ain't meant to stay in your life. They just want to be around you because of your name, because of what you have, because of your financial status, because of how you present yourself, or because of the company you keep around. They just want to get in with that, just to put their stuff out there and say that they know you because you're known for X, Y, Z. There are a lot of people in this world like that. So be very, very careful. When I meet a lot of new people, I just sit back, read the room, figure out how you vibe, see how you talk to people, and really just to see how your mindset is, like where your mind at, how you deal with certain things in life, you know. And I love, this is another reason why I love getting drunk around people, because a lot of people show their true colors when they're getting drunk. I am going to go in with a little bit of this Fluff Stuff styling foam from Erica J, just to lay down these little flyaways right here. Oh, and I don't know if I told y'all, but I am using the Gatsby freeze spray. I love getting drunk with people, especially for the first time, because they start talking about a lot and really putting themselves out there and they don't even know it. This is my favorite thing to do, so if y'all ever come in contact with me, be careful, be on your P's and Q's, especially when you're drunk. If you ever come in contact with me and we get drunk, I am going to ask you some real serious questions, and I'm going to really listen to how you respond to me, and that's going to determine if I can fuck with you or not. Most of the time when I do that, people I can't fuck with. I've met maybe 2 or 3 people besides my husband who I was like, okay, yeah, I can fuck with you. Oh, and besides my best friends like Maurice and Barry and Crystal, besides them, I've met a few people and I could sit back and be like, okay, yeah, I can fuck with you. You're a real one. But a lot of people fail. Oh, and here's a loyalty test. I've done this before. To a couple of people. Tell somebody that's really, really close to you, tell them a lie. Just tell them a lie, but make the lie believable. Like, if you're in a situation, like if you dealing with somebody and y'all real, and y'all been kicking it for a minute, and there's a possibility that you could be pregnant, tell them that you're pregnant. Or if you if you like lost your job or got bankrupt or something, tell them. And then you'll know if they're loyal to you if you don't never hear it back. I ain't gonna say you'll hear it back from somebody else like within the month or so. You may not even hear it back that year. But tell somebody that lie. But don't do a pregnant one, because they can be like, where the baby at? But say you lost your job or you got bankrupt or something serious like that. See how fast that rumor starts. And only tell it to that one person. And see if you can trust them or not. Nowadays, I feel like you have to do that a lot. Because people just not... a lot of people not for you the way you think they are. The next topic is marriage. Like, I don't know why I get this question a lot. Like, a lot of people ask me, oh, how's the marriage life? How's this? How's that? I'm not the type of person you should ask that question to, because my answer is gonna be very, very blunt. So yeah, I mean, marriage life is cool. I really don't see a difference, but just being somebody's boyfriend or girlfriend. Like, for me, there's no major difference, but just a piece of paper and your last name. I mean, me and my husband, we still do the same thing we did when we were just dating. When we were just, Now, when you bring a kid into that, it becomes a little different. Because everything you do now reflects on your living situation with that child. I think marriage is just how you view it. But I think a lot of people do get married or be wanting to be married because they expect a lot out of the person that they're marrying. It's no sense to me. Like, I know a lot of people, a lot of women, I ain't gonna say people, a lot of women want to be married just so they can either one, be a stay-at-home mom or just be a stay-at-home wife. Why the fuck would you want to do that? That shit is so boring. One, I literally sometimes go fucking insane. Not because I'm just here with my daughter, but like when I was in Germany, that was my first time being a stay-at-home anything, like not working, not having a job, not having my own money. Like that really took a toll on me in the worst way. I did not like it, and that was before we had our daughter. I didn't like it at all. Still to this day, I still don't like it. So it's like, no, like something has to give. And because we move so much, finding a daycare for my daughter is really not number one on my priority list, because especially when we move far away from home, like now. We live in New York. I don't know what it is, but it's unsettling to me putting her in the daycare so bad, especially like right now. I really want to wait. Like her communication skills, they're not too bad, but I do want to wait until she can communicate with me a little bit more. Like I tell my husband this all the time, I don't mind. The only reason why I would want her to be in the daycare is just so she could have that social interaction with other kids. One, because she loves other kids. Like, she loves being around kids. She loves playing with kids. She's a social butterfly. She is. I don't know where she get that from, because both our parents are very nonchalant. It's sickening how nonchalant me and my husband is. I don't even know how we click. But, yeah. She's definitely a social butterfly, and that scares me in so many ways. I'm not gonna get into it, but yeah, that just scares me in so many ways. I'm gonna hold off on that as long as I can. I know she have to go to school, but like I said, I'm gonna hold off on that as long as I can. Women want to be stay-at-home wives, which makes no sense to me, because one, maybe it's just me, I don't know. I love being in control of my own finances. I love having and making my own money. That's just me. I don't know. But I don't like having to depend on no one else for financial things. I like to take care of my own, especially when it comes to when I want to do things with my daughter. And when I want to do things with myself, I'm not about to keep asking somebody, oh, can I have money to go get my nails done? Can I have money to take my daughter to the mall? Can I have money to splurge on the things I like? No, I don't like that. And the thought of that drives me flipping insane. Hence to why I thrive to have multiple streams of income. Because it's not for me. Maybe it's just me. That could be the issue. It's just me. I don't want that. I don't want to have to depend on nobody financially. So yeah, and me and my husband got different tastes. I like the finer things in life. Some things he do, some things he don't. He just don't see the point in spending money on expensive things. Me, if I like it, I like it. And if I like it to the point where I want it, I'm going to get it. That stay-at-home wife, like people who really thrive and wait their whole life to be a wife and stay-at-home wife and stay-at-home mom. Bitch, why? Like, do you have no goals in life? Like, for real? Like, and then I can't stand, not knocking any of the stay-at-home moms or anything, or stay-at-home wives, but it's like, y'all stay at home and y'all don't even want to start a business. Y'all don't want to start a business. Y'all don't want to go to school. You just want to stay at home and look at the walls all day? Bitch, you might as well check yourself into a mental house, a mental facility, because, no, I'm sorry. Okay. we're gonna get off that topic because I could go on and on. But no, that's just a no for me. Okay, my little ponytail is doing what it's supposed to do. But yeah, like, if you want to be a stay-at-home mom, cool. But have a plan. Have a business in mind. Start a YouTube channel. Do something to make you your own income. Because take Ashley Darby for an example. Like, she was a stay-at-home mom, and she thought because she was married to a rich white guy, she would just be okay, and things would just fall on her lap, and she'd be set for life. First of all, let me blow dry this. We're gonna talk about that. Ashley, girl, you can't tell me that you was married for that man all this time, and you wasn't putting no money to the side. Baby, let me tell you something. If it was me, baby, I would have been stacking up money left and right. That man is a billionaire. He's a billionaire or millionaire. The man got money, okay? He got money. Ashley, why you wasn't stacking your money up on the side, girl? And I felt so bad for her when she was talking on the reunion about how something is definitely off. How the prenup did not work in her favor. And it was so crazy because when me and my mom was watching it, I'm gonna put this back. When me and my mom was watching it, she was talking about it. It was so funny because me and what's her name? Wendy, we both said at the same time, Ashley, why would you sign that? And it was so funny. It was like, oh my gosh, how if we say the same thing literally at the same time? And I was like, girl, no, seriously, why would you sign that? Like, you didn't have your own attorney, or even if you didn't have your own attorney, you didn't read over that prenup by yourself. Left you with nothing but 2 kids, and then here go, what's her name? Mia. She gonna talk about something. I would have stayed and had more kids. I don't think I would have stayed and had more kids. I would have been stacking my money up on the side from the first time I met him, from when we got married. My own banking account, like, and hell, he was out doing his own thing, baby. I would have been out doing my own thing too. No worries, as long as you're still bringing that check. I mean, a lot of y'all might call me a gold digger because of that, but it's like, come on now. And then my whole thing was, she was like, she stopped. The whole thing about them getting divorced is because she wanted to stop having 3 sons, and he didn't. Because she had kids now, but it's kind of like mind-blowing to me that she says this, and then like after the fact she's like, oh, but you're like dating around, and girl, they said that you was spotted out with a girl. You should stay with your husband then. Like, I'm confused. And one, you bought a house with that man, baby. I'm not buying a house with you. Like, okay, I get it. If your finance wasn't up to date and he wanted to help you, but baby, I would have been like, okay, yeah, you can help me, but I'm not giving you a key. I'm not giving you a key to come to my house whenever you want to. No, we're not doing that. No. She was like, yeah, he has to, but there's like rules and regulations. He has to call. He can't just pop up. Girl, it's Michael. He's gonna pop up. I could just see him doing that, but I'm not gonna talk too much about this situation because he be suing people left and right. And baby, I ain't got no money to be sued by Mr. Michael. Okay, I ain't gonna say his whole name because I don't want to flag this video. So, yeah. Next topic, because baby, he about to sue me. Okay, next topic is motherhood. I don't know how people ask this question. I guess, well, the main people who ask me, they aren't mothers yet, I guess. But a lot of people do ask me, how's motherhood? motherhood is challenging, but it's wonderful at the same time. If that makes sense. I love it. Like, my daughter, she's everything to me. She's literally my little shadow. She follows me foot to foot. At first, everybody thought that she was gonna be a daddy's girl. Is she a daddy's girl? No. I think she's more of a mommy's girl. Yeah, I really think she's more of a mommy's girl than anything. And I'm not just saying that because I want her to be a mommy's girl. But she really is. And I think a lot has to do with her being home with me 24/7 too. So. Hey guys, happy Friday, Saturday. Today's Saturday. I'm going out. We're just going to like Dave & Buster's or something. So really quickly, I did want to do like this look, like eyeshadow and everything, but no, I'm not gonna do that. And one, it's like 9 o'clock in the morning. It's 9:30 in the morning. Nobody's gonna wear makeup like that this early just to go to Dave & Buster's. And it's not even like a date thing. It's just a family day out type of thing, I guess you can say. So, really quickly, we are going to go in with my... Really quickly and really lightly, we're going to go in with my foundation. And I am using the MAC Studio Fix Liquid in the shade NC44. And I think I want to do like a nude. I always do nude, but I really want to do like a deep brown lip liner. So we'll see how that plays out.
I've been so busy, but I've been thinking about what I want to do with you. I know that my other guys, they've been talking about the way I do what I do. They heard I was good, they wanna see if it's true. They know you're the one I wanna give it to. I can see you want me to. Now it's me and you. Waiting, think I wanna make that move now. Baby, tell me if you like it. Tell me if you like it now. I've been waiting, think I...
Alright, foundation is on. We did that really quickly. We got like 32 minutes left on this SD card. The Fix Studio, the Fix Plus Studio. So really quickly. It's all gone. You want to spray? Close your eyes. No, close your eyes.
When I make that move now, baby, tell me how you like it. I was waiting for you to tell me you were ready. I know what to do if only you would let me. As long as you're cool with it, I'll treat you
y'all, look at this color. It's by Maybelline in the color Ice. Like, it's so pretty, right?
I know them other guys, they've been talking about the way I do what I do. They heard I was good, they wanna see if it's true. They know you're the one I wanna give it to. I can see you want me too. And now it's me and you. Now baby, I've been waiting for you. They're gonna make them thinking about making that move. Baby, tell me if you like it. Tell me if you like it. Now, I've been waiting. Hey, you're gonna make that move. Gonna make a move. Baby, tell me how you like it. Yeah, baby, I love you all the way down. Get you right where you like it.
Alright, y'all, this is the finished look. I feel like it's very mom appropriate. Like I said, we just going to like Dave and Buster's and then maybe the Cheesecake Factory. I don't know, but this is the finished look. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and I will see you guys next time.